everyone, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora and we are back in CreatorSim today because I think was it Thursday's video? I believe it was Thursday's video. Someone asked if I could make an elderly couple, so here we are. I've never actually created an elder in The Sims, which is so weird, but I mean, I don't really, there's no reason for me to, because I usually, when I jump into game, I create a young adult and then I play with them. So they obviously end up as strangers, as elders one day, but they don't start off as an elder. So it was kind of a challenge because I have no idea how to make elders, and it was kind of funky to dress them because a lot of times I'm guilty of just leaving my young adult and adult Sims in whatever they were wearing in that age when they are elders, which I think is not very realistic. But isn't it weird that there is an age where you stop wearing certain clothes and you start wearing like old people clothes? And usually I feel like that's a lot of beige and like light colors, which is really weird. Like, I don't know, what age do you think people just stop doing that? Or do you think it's like gradually that you throw out certain things from your wardrobe and buy different things, then you kind of mix and match, and then eventually you only have the stuff old people wear? I don't know. I think it's so weird, that, because I don't think it's because it doesn't fit you anymore, right? I don't know. I don't think my grandparents gained a lot of weight whilst they were becoming old, even though I don't even know what is old. Like, I have no idea. Because I feel like the older I get myself, the more I push back the age where I think people are old, because I want there to be a really big gap until I'm old. So, I don't know. When do you think people start getting old? Because for me, like, even 60 doesn't seem that old, to be honest. Like, I think 70 maybe is the golden number for me, where I'm like, oh yeah, that is old, but I don't know, I wouldn't consider my grandma, who is mid-70s, super old. Like, sure, she's old, but I don't know, it's so weird. You let me know what age you think people get old at, and obviously you can download them on the gallery under the hashtag TheSimPanions, or my gallery ID is also TheSimPanions. You can always find that in the description down below. And you can also find all of the CC I used in the description down below, even though I did use a few more EA clothing items in this, just because, I don't know, some CC didn't fit. So, like, I don't know. And for Liliana, I think that's her name, I just chose almost for every outfit category. She's wearing the same shoes. Apart from, I think, hot weather, cold weather, and swimsuit. And I think only for 3 categories. Like, all the ones that you see a lot in games, she wears like those little high heels, because I think they suit her. They're not really high, so I could definitely see her rocking them. And I'm just gonna get into the story of those 2 a little bit, because I really adore them. I think they're so cute. You should also stay tuned for the mini machinima in the end, because I put a scene of when they were younger in, and it's just so cute. I don't know, I adore it. So really hope you'll like that too. But anyways, the story of them goes a little something like this. They met when they were 18 doing a night at a bar where they were dancing swing together, and they've just kind of hit it off from the beginning. I think it was love at first sight. They just kind of clicked, and ever since they have been super close to each other. Their relationship is just very harmonic. I don't think they really argue. I think they're just made for each other, really. And Liliana always wanted to have a really, really big family, so they actually ended up having 4 kids. I believe the firstborn was a girl, and then they had 3 boys after that. I didn't create them, even though that would kind of be a fun CAS idea, I guess, making their kids. And I think Colt, he always wanted to be a famous actor. Acting was always for him. He loved it. It's just what he's passionate about. So he definitely fulfilled that dream by starring in a lot of Sims movies that are super popular. And I think once he retired from that, maybe like in his 60s, early 60s, he was probably like, okay, I've done this for a really long time, and then he just kind of focused on nature a little bit more. He loves going fishing now. He loves to just have some quiet time away, and I believe Liliana always likes to bake. during that time. That's why Cole did gain a tiny bit of weight. You're gonna see the differences, like when you see them as young people. I think he was a lot in like better shape because he obviously was still in movies and stuff, so he wanted to look his best. I do think he's not full of himself, but you know, he does like to look good in movies and just in general. But I think with age, you know, he kind of gained a little bit of comfort weight and just like tries to relax a little bit more, go fishing when he can. And I think that's what he kind of focused his life on now, just being in nature and, you know, like just doing something else. And I do believe though that they haven't always had the best time. That's why I called the video in health, in sickness and in health, because I think one of their kids, the second born, I do believe he passed away after being sick for a while in his mid-20s, and it was a really tough time for both of them. I do think they deal with pain in different ways, you know. I think Liliana was just like the kind of stereotypical sad you think about, you know, she was crying a lot, she was at home a lot, she kind of didn't want to go out, and, you know, I think the kids really helped her with that. And I do believe Colt was just kind of out a lot, working, trying to put his mind off of it. But I do think they always try to be there for each other as much as possible, because that's just who they are, you know. They always want to make sure the other one is happy, and it was definitely a hard time, but it didn't drive them away. It just made them closer even. And now they have been married for 50 years, which is crazy. Like, they probably got married with like 20-ish and now they're 70-ish, that's what I believe. And that's pretty much their story. If you do want to play with them, let me know how it plays out. I mean, you could even create their kids, you know, you'd jump in and play with genetics and make their kids, and it would just be really cute. I don't know, I feel like their kids would be really cute because Liliana is definitely, she was a stunner when she was younger. And I believe she always had short hair. I don't know, it just really suits her. Like, when I aged her down, I was like, oh my god, she's so cute. Like, I didn't even imagine that. And Colt was definitely like a good looking guy. Maybe not the kind of good looking that is very, not stereotypical, but I can't think of the word. And I think he's definitely a little bit not different looking, but like special. I don't want to say special because that always sounds mean, but you get me. He's not like, you know, the kind of handsome you think about straight away, but I definitely do believe he's very handsome, and he probably is very charismatic. Otherwise he couldn't be, I guess he could be in movies if you're asshole on, can't you? Because like, I know a lot of actors are like, you hear stories about them being really rude to other people and stuff, but I don't think he is that way. You know, I think he can come across really cold, but I don't think he actually is. I think he's a very kind person and just really laid back. I think they both are, and I think they still like to dance with each other, you know, probably on weekends or when Colt is home from his fishing trips. I do believe they like to drink some red wine and turn on some music and dance together, and it's just so cute. I don't know, I kind of just want to play with them now and just have them have like really nice end of their life. It would be so cute. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, I actually do create a lot of Sims lately that were suggested to me, and it's always so much fun because I never made an elderly couple, and it was so much fun creating them and thinking of their backstory, because obviously they've lived a lot longer than the young adults, so you can just really get into it and be like, oh yeah, I think that's who they were and that's who they are now and what happened to them and stuff. And it's just, yeah, it's just cute. I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I hope you liked their story too. You let me know how they come across to you, like what you believe maybe happened as well, because there's obviously a lot of potential. I just went into kind of like the most important things in their life, but I think they're so cute, how I just said like a million times before. But I really do love them, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, as always, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already. And if you have any ideas of Sims I could make in the future, definitely let me know, or of lookbooks that you would like to see, or let's plays, or anything of that sort. Definitely let me know. I'm always really interested, and I'm just keen on, you know, kind of just like recording videos that you guys enjoy as well. But yeah, with that said, bye. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.